Grace Mugabe, the wife of the Zimbabwean president, Robert Mugabe, flew home from South Africa on Sunday after being granted diplomatic immunity from being prosecuted for allegedly assaulting a young model in Johannesburg. State broadcaster ZBC showed her greeting government and military officials at the airport in Harare after returning on an Air Zimbabwe plane with her husband, who had attended a summit of Southern African leaders in Pretoria. The Mugabes did not attend a state funeral for a senior ruling party official later that day in the Zimbabwean capital, although the president usually presides over such events. South Africa's Foreign Minister, Maigwana Mashabane, granted the immunity in a notice published on Sunday that recognized the immunities and privileges of the First Lady of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Grace Mugabe. South African police had previously issued a red alert at borders to ensure she did not leave undetected and had said they were waiting for a government decision on the immunity appeal. Gabriella Engels, a 20-year-old model, said Grace Mugabe attacked her on the 13th of August, whipping her with an extension cord that cut her forehead. A group representing Engels said on Sunday that it would go to court to challenge the South African government over the immunity issue. "We will take a long-term approach on this," said Willie Spies, legal representative at AfriForum, an organization that primarily represents South Africa's white Afrikaner minority. "She may be back in Zimbabwe, but it may mean that she will find it very difficult to come back to South Africa in the future." The country's main opposition party, the Democratic Alliance DA, called for a parliamentary inquiry into South Africa's decision to let the Zimbabwean First Lady leave, tweeting that the government has no more legitimacy in the arena of international diplomacy and displays a total disregard for the rule of law. John Steenhuisen, a senior opposition figure, compared the South African handling of the Mugabe case to the government's decision to allow the Sudanese president, Omar al-Bashir, to leave the country in 2015 even though he was wanted by the International Criminal Court for alleged war crimes. Zimbabwe's state media have largely remained silent on the scandal over the First Lady. Grace Mugabe has been criticized for a fiery temper and lavish shopping expeditions, but her rising political profile has caused some to ask if she is maneuvering to succeed her husband. She recently said that Zimbabwe's ruling party should restore a provision in its constitution stating that one of the party's vice presidents should be a woman, and has publicly challenged her 93-year-old husband to name a successor.